So I'm going to do our practice, 10,000 thank you practice this morning. Going to do financial freedom affirmations and visualization. And I'm going to talk to you about acting out with money. What is it? Are you acting out? And are you using money to act out? And I'm going to tell you a story about when I acted out with money. I've done it many times, but maybe you're doing it now, and maybe that's your breakthrough today. Okay? So my blog is yesfinanciallyfree.com. There's a free ebook you can get. I recommend you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com and you can see for yourself. Today's blog will be on there, and I will show you right now actually. So this is yesfinanciallyfree.com, and today's blog post, that's when we went to Big Bear last month. And if you put in your first name and email address here and hit that yes button, you'll get the free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, sent directly to your inbox. Okay, and a little bit about myself. That's my husband Jamel and our son Jordan. He's 11 now. You saw him in the other picture. But this tells my story, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Waikiki, Hawaii with my husband Jamel and our 11-year-old son Jordan. Back in 2011, I had over $30,000 of credit card debts, right? And that was, I didn't own any property, never had owned property. I wanted to, but I didn't know how at the time. I ended up, by 2016, paying off all the debt in April. In December, I quit my job. December 23rd, 2016 was my last day working at a local bank here in Hawaii. Now, I quit my job, and I was able to quit because I paid off all the debt. And the debt payments used to be over $1,000 a month, right? So I suddenly didn't have to pay like over $1,000 a month in debt payments, right? So that freed up a lot. And in addition to that, I had been investing, right, for passive income. So we were making almost $500 a month in passive income. And so our net worth had also improved by about $500,000. So I started coaching clients to do what I did at Finance Freedom Mastermind Program, which you can find at yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right, so let's begin. So every Thursday I go live. I'm working on being more consistent, but when I try to go live with YouTube on my computer, half the time it doesn't work, so I end up going live on my phone. And so it's a little bit work in progress, but eventually this will become more regular. Hi, how you doing, Mattias? What's up? So we're gonna do, I practice every morning on Thursday morning. Well, I practice every morning this, but we're gonna start this gratitude challenge. So what is a gratitude challenge? I am going to say, oh, I'm glad you're good. I'm awesome. So we're gonna do 10,000 thank yous in 2025. What does that mean? Well, I read this story from a book called Happy Money, right? And he talks about how his name is Ken Honda, who wrote the book. And he read this book called, no, I'm sorry. He wrote a book called Happy Money. His mentor, who was a millionaire in Japan, told him this story, okay? This guy came up to him and said, I want to borrow a lot of money, basically. And the mentor, the millionaire, he said, yes, I will lend you the money, but you have to say 10,000 thank yous first, and then you can come and I'll give you the money. And he's like, okay, I'll do it, right? So he went out and he said 10,000 thank yous. It took him months, okay? It takes a long time to say 10,000 thank yous, but it took him months. He said 10,000 thank yous, all right? And he did it, and then he came back to the mentor, and guess what? He didn't need to borrow money anymore. His money problems had disappeared. Okay, Matthias, who says he's broke? So this is for you, okay? If you have money issues, you're broke, you've got no money, you need money, then try this because it will work. And if you don't believe me, just try it and see. So 10,000 thank yous. So in 2025, I am saying 10,000 thank yous. So every week I go live and I do thank yous live, and then I do them during the week as well. So I calculated if you say thank you for a minute a day, twice a day, it'll take about 120 something days to say 10,000 thank yous, which like I said is months, right? Unless you're doing it more religiously than that, okay? So I'm just saying thank you, but I'm thinking about things that I'm grateful for, I'm looking around and saying thank you to things in my room. So let's do it together. All right, we're going to do it for a minute. So let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Matthias. Thank you, R. Tawari. Thank you, everyone who's viewing this right now. Thank you so much for being on this YouTube channel. Thank you for my keyboard. Thank you for my health. Thank you, I live in Hawaii. Woohoo! Thank you. I went swimming at a beach yesterday. Thank you. I saw a turtle. He was beautiful, and I saw so many fish. Thank you for the lifeguard. Thank you. Thank you. He showed me where to swim. Thank you for him letting me park in the lifeguard spot, even though I parked there accidentally. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for our Airbnb business, which is rocking. Thank you for the vacation I went on last month. Thank you for the blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com. Thank you for my fingers and my eyes that I can still see. Thank you for my hair and my face and my legs and my knees. Thank you that I can walk and run and swim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for my treasure maps and my friend. Thank you for Kenny for inviting us swimming on Friday. Thank you for my mom for moving in. Thank you for Masa for listing her property. Thank you for Jordan. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you that we're alive today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for these drawers. Thank you for the floor and this condo that I live in. Thank you so much that money comes so easily. Thank you, 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 thank you. All right, so did you do your thank yous? All right, so you're in Estonia. Cool. A sister, you that love money a lot. You love money a lot. I do love money a lot. Do you love money a lot? I love money. I love so many things, right? I love money. I love people. I love having fun. I love swimming. I love turtles. Anyway, let's move on. So my blog is yesfinanciallyfree.com. As I mentioned before, check it out. We're going to do the next thing that I do every week. And I want you also to say, do the thank you practice on your own every day. See, after you say 10,000 thank yous, see if your money problems disappear. Good luck. And if you want to do it live with me, just jump on my lives every week and say thank you with me. All right, moving on. We're going to do our financial freedom affirmations, then a visualization. Okay, and then we're going to end, and I'm going to talk about acting out with money. All right, so let's begin. So for affirmations, I usually do affirmative questions. All right. So what are affirmative questions? Let's do it right now. Why are we so good with money? Why is it so easy to make money? Why is it that opportunities are everywhere to create financial freedom? Why is it that abundance is all over the place and that I can just find opportunities I need, find cash flow, passive income? Why is it so easy to live an abundant life with time and good health and great relationships? Why is life so amazing? Why are we so smart and intelligent and creative? And why do we give to the community so generously? Okay, so those are affirmative questions. They're really good because your mind will try to think of the answers to those questions. Yeah? Next, we're going to do affirmations. I used to do this all the time. When I was struggling with money, all right? And I was also broke back in the day. I did this and it helped me so much. So we're going to do it together. All right. I'm so happy and grateful that on or before January 1st, 2026, I am financially free. That means I make enough money in passive income to pay for all of my expenses. Okay. And I am so happy and grateful that on or before, let's see, we are enjoying a fun and exciting vacation on or before December 18, 2025. I'm living happily in my dream home with my family on or before December 6, 2025. I'm so happy and grateful that all of my needs are met. Everything's working together for my good. More good is coming than I can possibly imagine. I'm so happy and grateful I have the staff and resources to upkeep my dream home. I'm so happy and grateful that I can have a dog or a cat in my dream home. So happy and grateful we have parking, ample parking and ample space for our friends, relatives to visit, hang out, enjoy. I'm happy and grateful it's by the beach where I can go surfing, snorkeling, swimming anytime I choose. And I'm so happy and grateful that I am a divine mother raising an enlightened, healthy, happy family. I'm a lucrative and successful business leader. I'm so grateful that I uplift those around me to live fulfilled lives where they follow their true purpose and destiny. I'm so happy and grateful that I use my creativity, love, intuition, playfulness, and energy by laughing, coaching, hugging, investing, meditating so that we care for one another and are healthy and living, enjoying life in the present and living up to our highest potential. Okay, so those are my affirmations. I hope you did your affirmations. Now we're going to do a visualization. All right. Excuse me. So let's start. So all you have to do for a visualization is close your eyes and imagine that you are financially free right now. Okay, so close your eyes. What are you doing and what's happening? So before we begin, put your hand on your heart and just breathe in through your heart space and think of something that you are truly grateful for. Yeah, I'm grateful for being a mom and having the time to enjoy it. And having fun doing it. And I'm really grateful for all the money that is coming into our life right now. So abundant, flowing like a waterfall, a big waterfall, and it feels good. Super grateful for my health, that I can run and jog and swim. Okay, now we visualize, what is it like to be financially free? What are you doing? Where are you? How do you feel? All right. We're going to end our visualization. Now you can open your eyes. All right. Well, we ended our visualization, and do that as often as you can. Once a week is better than never. Twice a week is better than once a week, and so on. All right. And you can test that out yourself, but I'm live every week. You can join me and do it as well if you need company. Okay. Now that we're done with the visualization, I promise I talk about acting out with money. All right? So what does that mean? Are you acting out? What is that? What does acting out mean? Acting out is when you're upset or you have issues and you act out, right? Like you have a temper tantrum. When you're a kid, you cry a lot. You have a temper tantrum. When you're an adult, you can do a lot of stuff. You could get rid of all your money. You could get in a car accident. You could quit your job. You could become an alcoholic. There's so much you can do when you're an adult, okay? So acting out, all right? So are you acting out? The reason I ask you this is because there are several people in my life that I can see clearly now that are acting out, right? And I used to do this. So let me give you an example. I used to be upset at my boyfriend when I used to, back when I was dating. I had a boyfriend. I was upset with him, okay? So instead of just facing the truth and, breaking up with him or, having an adult conversation about, I think I already had an adult conversation. I just needed to break up with him, but I just didn't get to that point. Instead, I decided to spend a lot of money to put him in this special course so that he could learn how to do his own, like sell his creations on TV, all right? And I paid for all this, and then he didn't do anything with it. I got resentful and mad, and I broke up with him. Now, if I had just faced my feelings from the beginning, I would never have spent thousands of dollars on him, like thousands of dollars. Never got paid back, and then I could have still broken up with him and saved all the money. So sometimes when there's something we want to face, but we have a hard time facing, like breaking up with a boyfriend is a hard thing to face, right? You got to tell him, hey, I want to break up with you. It's not working out, right? When I broke up with him, eventually, he punched a hole in my wall. Like he punched a hole in the drywall. So, I mean, it's really immature, right? That's acting out, okay? Now, I acted out by spending thousands of dollars on him and using that as an excuse to break up with him. But honestly, I just wanted to break up with him. I didn't need to spend all the money. So maybe in your life, there's something you don't want to face. And it's a big decision. It might be something big like breaking up with someone. You might have to, you might hate your job and really want to move on and do something else. You might be upset with yourself, about something. I don't know. But whatever it is, maybe you're acting out with money. Now, you could be acting out in so many ways. I have a blog called Yes, Financially Free. So I focus a lot on money. People come to me when they have money issues and they want help, and I help them. And oftentimes, the reason they have money issues is they're acting out. Or, usually that's basically it. They're acting out about something. Something's bothering them. Maybe their children, all right? Maybe their children are having issues. Maybe their girlfriend, boyfriend are having issues and they want to break up. So they just spend tons and tons of money at the problem when they really just need to look at the problem. So that's all I have to say about acting out. So if you're acting out with money, you can ask yourself, am I acting out? Why am I acting out? Is there something that I'm so upset about in my life that I'm using money to try to heal it, right? Or whatever else you might be using. But in my case, I talk about money a lot, right? So is that happening? You can ask yourself that, right? And then you'll find the answer for yourself. Okay, so that's it for today. This is May Dulda from YesFinanciallyFree.com. I am live every Thursday and Friday at 6:15 in Hawaii time, if I can get my lives to work. Apologize for any inconvenience. So I'm going to show you my blog again. My blog is YesFinanciallyFree.com. And if you go to the products page, and you can check out, I'm going to show you one of the products I'm highlighting. Finance Freedom Mastermind program I began in 2017. And when I did that program, I actually bought my first property with my husband, a condo in Waikiki. The next year, we also in this mastermind bought our second property, which is an Airbnb business. And then we sold the first and bought the current property where we live now in Waikiki. So, and I had never owned property before, so that mastermind did a lot for me. And now that mastermind, I recorded the sessions, and you can see them in Finance Freedom Trading Live. It's only $197 a month, We have a weekly video sent to your inbox, your email inbox. You can also access it on my website at our membership page. You have monthly online personal coaching on a Zoom, all right, unless you're in Hawaii, in which case you can meet me live if you like. We also get weekly Q&A with a coach. Right now I send Zoom invites every week on Mondays at 6 a.m. Hawaii time. Okay, so that's when I send them out. So you get invited to those Zooms. All right, and you also get invited to my annual Christmas party for free in Hawaii. So if you're interested, go click on that link. It's on the products page at yesfinanciallyfree.com. It's called Finance Freedom Training Live. It's $197 each month. You can cancel anytime. You could do 1 month. You could do it quarterly. I'm there to help if you are having money issues and you really want to change it. You want some personal help. I recommend that program. All right, have a great day, guys. Aloha. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye.